Hi YouTube. So I'm going to try to knock this out as fast as possible because I'm losing light and I don't have my ring light or anything now that I'm staying while I'm staying in the hotel. It's in storage, so I have to just work with whatever nature gives me, which I mean, winter solstice was just a couple days ago, so I have hardly any time to have decent lighting. So right now I'm racing the sunset. I'm gonna just jump right in. These are my 2018 beauty favorites. Okay, so the first two items are by It Cosmetics. One of them is the Brow Power Universal Brow Pencil. I'm actually not wearing it right now because I literally just ran out of it. It retails for about $20, which seems steep, but I got it in my BoxyCharm in January. I've been using it every time I do my makeup for 11 months now, and I just ran out of it last time I did my makeup, which was a couple of days ago. So 11 months of use. So, and it worked really well too. So that's a good product. And then the other one by It Cosmetics is the Superhero Mascara that we got in the October BoxyCharm box. And I think that's my favorite mascara I've ever used. I've had a couple that I've really loved, but I think that might actually be my favorite. By Kale Polish, I have probably two, maybe three favorites this year. So one is definitely Yzma, which was from the Fall in the City collection from fall. And the other one is Capricorn, which I'm actually wearing right now on every other finger. That's another one of my favorites, probably forever. So Capricorn is from the the Zodiac collection, which came out in October, I think. And then another one that I'm like still not sure if it's my favorite, but it just came from the Winter Rain collection, is Winter is Coming, which I'm not wearing right now, so I can't show you, but it's like white with glitter. So then the next two items are by Ofra. They are both liquid lipsticks. Ofra has the best formula for liquid lipsticks that I've ever used in my entire life. I highly recommend them. They're $20. My one favorite is Verona, which I got in the June BoxyCharm, and it is now my go-to nude. And then the other shade is Napa Valley, which is a deep purple. It's very similar actually to the Kale Polish Yzma color. I love that. I use that. That's another one of my go-to lipsticks. And then the next item is Luxy brushes. The first time I ever tried a Luxy brush was actually at the end of 2017, but I wasn't impressed with them. This year I got a ton of Luxy brushes between my June BoxyCharm and my December BoxyLux, and I love them so much. They're probably my favorite brushes that I've ever used. They're beautiful and they work really well. The next two items are by Cover FX. Both of these items I got in my BoxyCharms. One is the glitter drops called Nova, which was in the November box, and the other is the blurring primer, which I got in the May box. So the blurring primer is probably one of the best, yeah, definitely one of the best primers that I've ever used. My only complaint is that it does not last long. I used it about 3 times a week, and it was done with. It was completely out within about 3 months, which I wouldn't mind if not for the fact that it's almost $40. So yeah, that's my only complaint. I won't buy. That's why I won't buy it again. And then the other one is the glitter drops. Came in the November BoxyCharm, and the shade Nova is, from my understanding, it's a BoxyCharm exclusive. It was like kind of like a collaboration, and it is really gorgeous. I said it looks like a Christmas in a bottle. It just like when you look at it straightforward at any time, it just looks like liquid gold. But when you look at it closely, you see like little tiny flecks of green and red glitters. So it is so neat. I would not recommend it using it on your face, but on your body, it's like stunning. I just love the way it looks on your body. Especially it would be great for me in the summer. And then the next item is Grande Lips, Grande Lips by Grande Cosmetics. It's a plumping lip gloss with a little bit of color. It's not sticky. It is very, very moisturizing. It does have a subtle plumping effect. Like I noticed a change in the health of my lips. My lips felt healthier after using it. And the shade that I got was Lust Red. It came in my BoxyCharm in January, and it lasted about 9 months of me using it a couple of times a day. So I think that also retails for about $20 or so, and I am definitely going to buy that again. I really, really loved it. 2 palettes this year made my favorites for 2018. One was the Crown Pro Fuego palette, and the other one is the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. I got the Fuego palette in my July BoxyCharm and the Grandiose palette in the November BoxyCharm. I love them both. They're both very warm, fiery palettes. And the The Fuego palette is more subtle. Like, you can't screw up your makeup with it because it's very buildable, very easily blendable, and the shimmers are absolutely stunning. And then the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette is more highly pigmented, so you have to be a little bit more careful because it's hard to blend out, but they are very gorgeous colors. It's similar to the Fuego palette in color scheme, although there is also a bright red and a bright pink. So you can do a more subtle look, like a more natural look, but you can also do a more loud look. So I really love both of those palettes. And then I also can like contour with those too and highlight. They've got like shades that I can contour and highlight and even do blush with. So then the next item is by Butter London. It is a gel liner. It is the best gel liner that I've ever used. I would compare it to Kat Von D's anti-precision liner. Wait, what was it called? It was called Basket Case. Yeah, and I don't know why they discontinued it because it was such a good product and it was well loved. So yeah, I was really happy to find a dupe, and I would say, yeah, it's worth the money, even though it's like 20 bucks or more for the Butter London gel liner. It works. It is the best liner I've ever used in my life. I have it on right now. Doesn't go anywhere, lasts all day, goes on nice and easily. The only thing is it only lasts about 3 or 4 months, so that's meh. But for how much I love it, I think it's worth it. And actually, I'm almost about to run out. That's why I say, yeah, I guess it lasts about 4 months because I'm about to run out. So I actually used my BoxyCharm charms to buy a new gel liner by Wander Beauty. And it's supposed to be good. I will let you guys know in probably about a month if I like it. But that's a little off topic. Let's go back to the favorites. Okay, so the next item is Paddington Lashes in the style Monroe. I am wearing them for this video. I'm losing light, so it's hard to see, but I really do love these lashes. They're not like gaudy or anything like that. They're almost believable. And they still look, they're beautiful. I love them so much. And then Saint Tropez Tanner. Foaming tanner. It is the best tanner I've ever used. I've bought a different tanner since then, Mind Tan, also from the Charm Room from BoxyCharm, but it just this is just the Saint Tropez one is just all around better. I would not recommend the mitt though. The mitt is awful and it has a hole, like it gets a hole in it very easily by your thumb, and it's streaky and annoying whenever you use that. So like use a different mitt. But that bronzer is the best bronzer I've ever used in my life. $38, lasted about 7 months, so I guess it's worth it. The next item is by Wander Beauty. I got it in my December Boxy Lux, and it's the Wanderous Cheek Palette. I'm wearing it right now, although it's hard to really see the details of that because sun's setting. But I use Havana Nights as a blush, and I use City Lights as a highlighter, and I love them both so much. City Lights reminds me a lot of the Becca highlighter in Prosecco Pop that we got in October of 2017 BoxyCharm, and that was one of my favorite highlighters ever, and it looks a lot like that. And then the Havana Nights blush is like this gorgeous, beautiful, rosy, pinkish red. So I love that. And then I use all 3 shades on my eyes sometimes when I want a more subtle look. It's not what I'm wearing on my eyes right now, but that's what I often have been wearing these past couple weeks. The company's called Perfect Skin Perfecting Gel in the shade Radiant. I've been using that as a primer since I ran out of the Cover FX primer. Let's see, I got that in May. I think I ran out in like September. So yeah, for like all of winter and fall, I've been using the Perfect Skin Perfecting Gel as a primer. And I think it works just as well, honestly, and it's cheaper. So I really like that. The next item is by Notoriously Morbid. I'm actually wearing it right now. This lipstick called Mother Night is one of my new go-to lipsticks. It reminds me of like Christmas trees. And it has a little bit of a shift in it, although it's really hard to pick up with bad lighting, but it has like almost like a violet, a slight violet and slight blue shift in it. Right now I've also got it topped with a little changeling by Notoriously Morbid called Sugar, but yeah, it's like a dark Christmassy green. And then the last item on my list is it's by Physicians Formula, and it is the Butter Bronzer in Deep. It's called Deep Bronze, I think. Anyway, it is the best bronzer I've ever used. It has a nice like beachy scent to it, and I use it for contouring, and then I dust it all over my face. And then it sounded like I had a southern accent there for a second. I don't know how that even happened, but yeah, it is such a good, it's great for contouring, and it's also great for dusting over to like make you look more warm and alive and healthy. So I love that very much, and I doubt that I will love a bronzer more than that ever. Okay, so those are all of my 2018 beauty favorites. If you liked my video, please like, subscribe, and ring my bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.